as we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Air Force's offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we've played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
He'll toss it. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Falcons will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Hawaii's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On the run, it's Sims. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catches the defense off guard.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Davis will throw. Gets it out quickly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Rushes on him. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll run this play from the pistol. They want to run this quarterback.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback keeper. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Falcons have this offense rolling. The option look. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Johnson looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got the quick pass. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Makes the catch. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got a can.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Barfield.
Ain't no
and
fucking
the defense
way.
holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He wants to change this route. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. He'll ride his man on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling.
Breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Jukes his way for more. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Sends it back in motion. After run, now throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The play action fake. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Davis looking to pass. That's caught. It's Harris. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. Past the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Rainbow Warriors, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got him. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
Davis will throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Warriors! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Here comes the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing it to a pass-catching fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Davis looking to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The quick out.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
It's caught downfield. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Davis will throw. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Harris. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
And the Rainbow Warriors trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the
interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. The run from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Davis looking to pass. Steps away. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. You saw it there on the incompletion.
And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They're facing a 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. And they can't make the connection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the pressure. Buys a little extra time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Barfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Punts it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Under fire. Touchdown, Hawaii! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves... more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls it in. It's Roberson. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going deep. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The give, and tick, 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 tick. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harris. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Got his man. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Rainbow Warriors have moved it inside the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down. He wants it all. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it out. It's Knox. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football. They want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game, but they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, it was not a good day.
Johnson looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking for room, it's Sims. And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side